Alright, so these cosmos flowers are extremely simple. You can make them in different sizes, of course. You can see I've done them in a few different sizes here. And I am going to be cutting 4 layers out for my bigger one. For the smaller ones, sometimes it's fine to just stick with 3. It's really up to your preference, but I recommend no less than 3 layers, no more than 5. So between 3 and 5 layers, I usually stick with 4, but I'm just going to build a 3 and a 4. And then you'll want some sort of embellishment for the center. You could use like a pearl or a flatback rhinestone, something simple like that. Alright, so I'm going to get started with this. And these petals do not require a lot of shaping. All you really need to do is you just need to fold up the petals so that they have a little bit of bend right at the base. So I'm going to do that with all of them, exactly the same way. And then we'll layer them together. And you can use hot glue for this, like I mentioned, or you could use just a paper-friendly glue for paper crafts. I like to use hot glue most of the time for my paper crafts. It just works really well and it grabs quickly. Alright, I'm just going to slightly open these out just a touch, not too much. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the center of one. And place another layer on top. You want to aim to have the petals alternate so they're not sitting directly stacked. You want them to alternate like they, bloomed and blossomed open like they would in nature. And then just repeat the process. This is one of the most basic and beginner-friendly small flower designs of my entire collection, so it's really great to do if you're brand new to paper crafting or paper flowers in general. So I'm going to add this last one here. Just like that. And of course, if you're using a cutting machine, you could scale these in multiple different sizes. If you're cutting by hand, I've included a couple of different size options for you in the PDF printables so that you can play around with those size options as well. And I'm just using a simple colored flatback rhinestone for my center here. I think I'm going to go with a yellow option. So I'm going to choose this center, something that matches the size of your particular flower the best. I'm going to add a little bit of glue right into the center there, and then just place my rhinestone right in the middle. And there we go. You can make a bunch of these very quickly, so they're a great filler flower, a great last minute option. If you're wanting to do paper flowers last minute, you can make a lot of them very quickly. You can also build your flower by gathering one at a time and then placing the layers like so, and then continuing to gather and add additional layers on the bottom. It's just a different method, same result, but slightly different method. It's a little bit more of an advanced method because it's less accurate, but sometimes less accurate can make it look a little more realistic. So there's one with a 3-layer option. With the smaller sizes, the less layers you can get away with. With larger sizes, you may want to add that 4th or 5th layer. And there we go. We have a whole bunch of beautiful Cosmos paper flowers. It took only a few minutes to make. If you want to see how I add these to a graduation cap for a special graduation cap decoration, then you can head over to my YouTube channel because I'm going to show that tutorial next.